What's going on, guys? It is Brian here once again with Cindy, and we're here to make our version of the Alpha-1 Wrestling Marvelous Hype/Prediction video. We just finished watching our boy Tyler. Shout out to Tyler, great job on your prediction video. As mentioned in his video, it's going to take place 2 weeks from this Sunday, May 28th, and that's going to take place at the Polish Hall at 219 Olive Avenue in Oshawa, Ontario. Now, me and Cindy are planning to definitely make sure to get to that event so we can meet up with our boy Tyler. Now, as far as tickets are concerned, the advance tickets are $15 as per usual and $20 at the door. Now, however, to get your advance tickets, you must go to any participating Jug City location in the Oshawa area. So if you are out of town, like say if you're coming from Hamilton or from the Greater Toronto area, it's probably best that you get your tickets at the door. However, they will be $20, which maybe most likely me and Cindy will be doing along with Tyler as well. He said he might get one at the door as well. Now, just like the last card, Alpha-1 has packed his card up with another jam-packed lineup. So here we go. So for your featured Alpha female match, we have beautiful Beaa with her second round in Alpha-1 taking on the returning Casey Spinelli. Hashtag 2 scoops, hashtag boom. And Casey is going to definitely make her impact second time around. However, Cindy, as a fan of both Beaa and Spinelli, I'm torn.
Yeah?
I don't know who to root for. Yeah, I was cheering for Beaa at the last event until she faced Chung, our PR for Del Bruno.
Which was unexpected.
Yeah, so this one's going to be a toss-up because you have Beaa's second opportunity to get on the main roster. If she wins this one, well, hopefully they'll have to have a third one, hopefully of June 18th, to give her another opportunity. Hopefully they can.
Probably with Penelope 4, since on Twitter yesterday, Penelope 4 issued an apology. However, Alpha-1 said they're going to try to make it happen soon. So just make sure to stay tuned to their website and also their social media feeds as well.
Yeah, so definitely if you missed out on Penelope 4 at the last event, it has been noted on social media. Alpha-1's going to try and get her back hopefully soon. Now, getting back to that match, I love Casey Spinelli. I just don't want her to. Last time she was in Oshawa, she faced Maya Yim and unfortunately lost that one. So this is a big opportunity for both of these females to make their mark in Alpha-1. So, any predictions for that one, Cindy?
Well, first of all, I've seen Casey Spinelli in Shimmer's Wrestling online. She's a very great competitor so far. However, seeing how Beaa is in ring, like even before Alpha-1, she's a very amazing person, and she did her best to try to beat Miss Chung, even though I did root for her, So in this match, I'm going to go with beautiful Beaa, hands down for sure. And Beaa, I'm going to refer you this time.
Yeah, I love you, Beaa, but I got to go with my 2 scoops. Sorry. Now, next up, we have a grudge match between Just Insane and Gregory Iron. Now, for those in attendance at the last event, Just Insane did return to Alpha-1 to issue challenge to current champion Kobe Durst, but that will be at the next event. And Gregory Iron was literally a bloody mess at the last event. Now, Cindy, considering the condition that Gregory Iron was at that event, do you think he'll have all that strength to compete against the Night Train this event?
I doubt it, but before I get into my prediction, I wanted to give my respect. Major props to Gregory Irons and Ricochet Page. You guys did a killer job on the main event match at Immortal Kombat 5. I give props to you. However, If Gregory has enough strength, even though he's just a druggie so far, I doubt it, as I say. So for that, I'm going to go with Justin Sane, hands down. And as I mentioned it on the last video, I have to do a little bit more homework about his match as well.
Yeah, I think I might be pulling for Justin Sane as well, too. But because you mentioned he's a druggie, I think he's going to take some painkillers just to keep up with the night train. So that'll be an interesting match.
Say no to drug kids, alright?
Exactly. Next up, we are going to have Dominic Garanni with Stokely Hathaway and Big Man, who happens to be the 7-foot giant that's part of the Dream Team. That is going to be taking on EazyE, Eric Carnie. Now, at the last event, for those who missed it, EazyE, after getting the victory of his match in the gauntlet, part of the gauntlet anyway, he put his hands on Stokely after getting the pinfall up on Garanni, and Big Man came in, gave him a choke slam, so this is igniting their feud. So who do you think is going to take it in this one?
Well, first of all, I don't blame EazyE for putting hands on Stokely. He's the one that provoked it in the first place, So, despite that, I have kind of like a dislike of Dominic Garanni. I'm going to have to go with EazyE Eric Carnie for sure,
Okay, well, this is one match I might have to disagree with you on, Cindy. Because I love EazyE, but because the role Garanni's having, and look, he's got the Dream Team to back him up, I think I might have to go for Garanni with this one.
Okay.
Alright.
Can't blame you.
Okay. So next up, we have a no disqualification tag team grudge match when the Virus, consisting of Josh Alexander teaming up with fellow Virus member Joey Kings, the Kings of KOs, taking on Al Ego, Ethan Page, and Shane Sabre. So, in the last little while, these four competitors have been feuding at most of the Oshawa events. So hopefully, this event will end it. Now, I think, because we're fans of the Virus, I think the Virus is still going to run rampant even in Oshawa.
Yeah.
What do you think, Cindy?
Well, I'm kind of torn between the Virus and also with All Ego. And Ethan, again, I'm so sorry for mispronouncing All Ego. I didn't even mean to. But, yeah, and then Shane Sabre, he's a really amazing competitor so far. Even though it's kind of like a build towards to like the next month's tag match for Ethan with Cody Rhodes against the Virus for that tag team title. Man, this is hard to choose from. So, Ethan, I'm so sorry to say this, but I'm gonna have to stay true to choose the Virus for sure. But never say never. Yeah. Might change my mind for next month. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yep, who knows what'll happen next month, but that'll be next month. So of course we're going to have our Zero Gravity champion Alessandro Del Bruno with our favorite PR, Miss Jade Chung, taking on the real Ben Affleck, Alex Daniels. Now, I love my boy Del Bruno. As I mentioned in the last video, during the review video, that Alex Daniels' victory could get him a title shot in the future. Well, guess what? He's already got it. So this one, again, another match I'm kind of torn towards, but I gotta stick to my boy, Del Bruno. How about you, Cindy?
Excellent choice. So, even though the real Ben Affleck is doing the match for Martha, however, I'm gonna have to stay true to the Mafia for sure. So, absolutely, Del Bruno, 100% sure. Yes.
Okay. Now, speaking of the Zero Gravity title match, we are going to have a #1 contenders match for that Zero Gravity title, when Space Monkey is going to be taking on Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham. Now, Space Monkey was victorious and finally put an end to Jim Knives' feud, but we are also seeing the rise of Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham. Even though he lost in that 10-man gauntlet, he's already getting a shot at a contender spot to the Zero Gravity title. What do you think of that, Cindy?
Well, so far, I would give major props to Space Monkey. He ended the whole rivalry with Jim Nye, which he did fail me at science for the most part, He did a wonderful job. He gave his all, And, I don't know much about Dr. Daniel so far. I heard a little bit about him, and of course, I met his only fan, Austin, so far.
Shout out to Austin.
Yep. And so it's going to be an obvious choice, It's going to be Space Monkey, hands down. But however, we're going to have to find out if Bruno is going to retain his title or if the real Ben Affleck is going to be the new Zero Gravity champ as well. So time would tell, and we'll see how things are going to go. So my prediction will be Space Monkey.
Okay, that's a good choice, and I'll probably agree with you on this one. Yeah, I'll be cheering on for Space Monkey as well. Now, Austin, if you're able to come to Oshawa, I think you'd probably be cheering. You'd probably be the only fan cheering for Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham. Sorry. So, yeah. Again, Space Monkey for that one. Now, of course, as usual, Alpha-1 can't have another great event just like this one without their alpha male champion. So, Diamond Tiger, Kobe Durst, is taking on a returning Eddie Kingston. Now, Kobe Durst did have a successful title defense against the real bad boy, Joey Janela. So, with this match, Cindy, I think this is going to probably take match of the night because I've seen Eddie Kingston before, and those who are familiar, who follow Eddie Kingston, knows he's made a name for himself in another promotion, which I will not speak of. However, he is making his mark, so could we see a new champion crowned at Marvelous, Cindy?
Honestly, I doubt it because the fact that, Justin Sane came into the last Alpha-1 show in Mortal Kombat 5, issue challenge with Kobe so far. Even though I've seen Eddie Kingston in different indie promotion company, so I'm gonna have to go, and I'm so sorry, Eddie, but I'm gonna have to stay true and root for Kobe Durst for sure.
Okay, well, I was never the biggest fan of Kobe Durst. Well, ever since he defeated former Alpha Male champion Ruby Riott. But, Kobe, I give you so much respect because you've been able to defend that title true and true. I might even pull for you for this match. As much as I'd love to see Eddie Kingston try to take that title from you, I want to see you defend that belt, Kobe. So, yeah, props to you. So, anyways, so that has been our predictions and card lineup. However, we would like to put a little disclaimer out there. This information has just recently been updated on Alpha-1's website. However, the card is subject to change. So if anything should change with the card lineup, definitely look out on the social media feeds for Alpha-1. We may even make an updated promo video if anything is added or changed to the card lineup, but stay tuned for more information. Now, I will have links up for all of our social media feeds, mine, Cindy's, as well as Alpha-1, so stay tuned. At the end of the video, I will post all their links, so definitely stay tuned and keep up to date with Alpha-1 on all of their social media feeds. So for Brian and Cindy and for the Mafia and for all the great Alpha-1 fans all over Ontario, we're out and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
See ya.